Hey everyone, this is your girl Jana'e from naturallycurlykinky.com, and I am here today because today is International Natural Hair Meetup Day. And yes, I am here in California, and so I had the opportunity to attend the Los Angeles LA Curly Girls event, which was hosted at Cozumel Restaurant in El Segundo. The event was absolutely beautiful, and I just want to give a personal thank you to Lydia Boyd, the president of LA Curlies, for putting on and hosting a wonderfully put together event. The event was so much fun, it was so informative, and it was just really great to just spend an afternoon with ladies that were, you know, independent, that were entrepreneurs, that just kind of knew what they wanted. And so it was awesome just to have that opportunity just to be there. So thank you, Lydia, for hosting the LA event. And it was really great because when you arrived at the restaurant, you know, you were escorted to the back room by the hostess of the restaurant. And when you got back there, you immediately were greeted by Lydia, who, you know, you walked in the door, you got a big hug and a big welcome from her. When you walked in, you looked to the right, a table with I don't know how many different raffle prizes, social media prizes, just gifts to give away for all of the attendees. So not only did they have, you know, raffles with tickets, but they also had some really great social media kind of games or ways for you to win. So you would possibly, like, for example, you would like, you know, LA Curly Girls on Instagram. You would also like another company on Instagram, and you may comment on a photo, and then that would actually enter you into a contest to win more raffle prizes. So you had so many opportunities to win raffle prizes. On top of that, if you actually brought in a brand new unused hair product, it was actually, then those hair products will actually be given to our troops who are overseas, and that will be used for them to use for their hair. So they would have those opportunities to use natural hair care products as well. But if you brought in an unused, unwrapped product, you actually got a swag bag just for bringing that in. Now mind you, we got swag bags just for attending the event. So if you brought a gift and attended the event, you not only walked away with 2 swag bags, but then you possibly also won a raffle prize, because there were so many raffle prizes. Like, I feel like almost every single person, if I'm not mistaken, I think every single person that attended the event probably won a raffle prize, including myself. But so, you know, once the day got started, you actually walked in, you found a seat, and at your seat you had like all of these just wonderful, just different sheets of information and things like that. So one of the great things about today was INHMD. What their focus is this year is they really wanted to reach out to a charity, reach out to a cause. And so this year they created INHMD Cares, which this year focused on lupus. So we had, you know, a lot of information, just different information on lupus, things that you can ask your doctor. We also had an Instagram raffle where you had to do the L. And yes, here's my photo. So, and that was actually with my friend that I met today, Chelsea. Chelsea, I love you, girl. It was awesome sitting next to you today. And it was just a lot of fun. So we were able to just really reach out and kind of touch and help, you know, a cause that is so close to so many of us, especially women. On top of that, they had just little questionnaires. Like this one is, hi, my name is Jana'e, and I want to learn, and then it's blank. So Lydia had us going around and answering this out loud. This was what I had to say, but everyone's paper was actually different. So different people stood up and said different things, and it was just a wonderful way of us connecting and reaching one another. They also had this really good questionnaire that really made you think about your hair type, your hair texture, not the perceived thought of what you want your hair to be, or, you know, not the goals that you have, or, you know, those things that of course all of us do, like, you know, I want those 3A, 3B bouncy curls, but, you know, I know that I have 4C hair, And so I know that my hair is not going to do that. So this questionnaire was really for you to think realistically about what you want your hair to have, what you want to achieve. And so I thought it was so good because it did force us to really kind of take a look at, you know, our hair and really think about the things, our real personal goals. So I really appreciated going over this because it did make you think twice kind of about the things that you want for your hair type. Then of course, if you've attended other events, other LA Curly events, for the meetup day, they had some really cool questions like, you know, can you name the title sponsors for the last 3 years and things like that. I actually attended this year and last year, so I didn't attend the very first year, but it was just a lot of fun. And then on top of that, one of a really good informative sheet was about porosity. And this was really good because it talks about high porosity, low porosity, and normal. Kind of gives you an overview of what your hair, if you have low porosity, kind of the things that works best for your hair and how water works for you. So like for me, having low porosity hair, it says the things that will work for me would be steam, warm water, deep conditioning with heat, using humectants or lighter oils and butters. Also, it lets me know that water will bead up on my strands and it will take a lot longer to dry, and water needs to be worked into the hair. Yes, because when I wet my hair, when I'm washing it, when I first get in the shower, it's just like the water's just hitting my hair and nothing's happening. It literally takes a moment for my hair to really kind of start to absorb the water. So I definitely am a low porosity girl, which is good to know because now I know exactly which hair products would work best for me. And then, you know, past that, it was just, you know, a lot of really good conversation just about, you know, like, of course, hair, because it is a natural hair event. We also talked about lupus, but then, you know, we also had a little bit of grown-up conversation where we actually talked a little bit about sex. Shh, you're not supposed to talk about sex, but we did. So we really talked about like coconut oil, which is something I didn't know, is that coconut is a healthy alternative to sexual lubes. Did you know that? Did you know that coconut oil is an alternative to your sexual lube? So if you run out of KY Jelly Naturals, all of us got a little coconut oil somewhere. Now you can use it. But it was just really fun. So it was a really, really fun event. And then of course we got swag bags. Who doesn't love a good swag bag? So I'm actually going to show you guys what I received in my swag bag for the International Natural Hair Day meetup day.